Greetings, puck people. We are here for some more NHL 94 action. Scores! Blues right out of the gate. It's Ron Wilson from Brett Hall. The opening organ music had not even finished, and already we got ourselves a goal. Whew! There's another one. Scores! Ron Wilson again! Brett Hall collecting his second assist of the contest. It's 2-0, not 30 seconds in. These fans here at the Key Arena are popping. Wow, didn't expect to get off to that kind of a blazing start here against the Los Angeles Kings, who just several months prior had gone to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Montreal Canadiens. That would have been the 1993 Finals. It was the last time a Canadian team hoisted Lord Stanley's Cup. They've been chasing it in vain ever since, and I think it's safe to say it won't be the Maple Leafs hoisting it this year. Oh, sorry, Leafs fans. Sorry. Had to do it. Robitaille gets put down. This was a star-studded Kings team, no doubt. Of course, Wayne Gretzky, Luc Robitaille, Tomas Sandstrom. But also some of Gretzky's former friends from the Oilers dynasty. Marty McSorley, Yari Curry was on this squad. Got a penalty coming up to LA. Unless the Blues say we'll just score now. They do not, so let's see what the call is. Charging to Jimmy Carson. He would be a Red Wing at some point. Can't remember if it was before or after this game. Not a Red Wing of note exactly, but a Red Wing. And the Kings looking to kill this power play, because if they go down 3-0, they could be in some real trouble. Kelly Rudy in net, the diminutive goaltender who's gone on to have quite a broadcasting career. And here come the Blues with it. Ooh, tried to feed him, but you know what? He just couldn't get that pass off fast enough. Nice job there by the Kings. Oh, what a hit! There's Brendan Shanahan. Shanny, when he was with the Blues, Shanahan and Hall, they would reunite, of course, with the Red Wings 8 seasons later to win a Stanley Cup. And what was a Hall of Fame studded team that included the likes of Steve Yzerman, Luc Robitaille, Chris Chelios, Igor Larionov. Scotty Bowman was the coach, of course. Nick Lidstrom, Sergei Fedorov, eventually Pavel Datsyuk, also inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame. He was a rookie that year. Can you believe that? That team that featured all of those guys who had already had Hall of Fame careers, and then there's just a little rookie by the name of Pavel Datsyuk. That's some hockey history. I went to, one preseason game that regular season, and I think one or two regular season games. And man, what a team to witness that was. I was 18 during that season, and I knew then I was seeing something special that I would probably never see again. This is before the salary cap, and I've never seen a team like that again. 5:18 to go here in the first, and I tell you what, I've got a special treat I'm going to talk about in the second period of this one. Here come the Blues. 2-0, scored those first 2 goals just 30 seconds into the contest. There's number 3, put it on the board. It's Ron Wilson with a hat trick. And Holly's collected 3 assists. 3-0, I don't think anyone expected this one. I mean, the Blues are a good team, but you're looking at the team that went to the Stanley Cup Finals just a few months back, and the Blues are just eating them up. Eating them up like cheap candy. Here they come again. They aren't done, man. They want Mout. They say, give me some Mout. That could be a penalty right there. Indeed it is. They're going to call tripping on Rich Sutter. He's going to sit, number 23 for the Blues. And the Kings will go to the power play, and it's a vaunted power play. They've got some weapons. They're going to look to cut into this lead that the Blues have opened up on them. 3-0. A natural hat trick from Mr. Ron Wilson. How about it? Not the broadcaster of Hockey Night in Canada, I should state. And here come the Blues, killing off a penalty and looking pretty good at doing it. Little tricky move there. Oh, Rudy, just give me that. Give me that damn puck. That's what he said. Nice job fending off the one hit. Big hit there, though. Kings have it. CuJo says, get this out of here. Curtis Joseph, he was my first favorite goaltender, and it was with his days in the Blues. I remember watching Red Wings Blues game. I think it was on a Saturday afternoon at my grandparents' shouty, and a 4th goal of the period for Sutter. No, I'm sorry. That was a false call. I saw the first initial. 4-0 though. It is a shorthanded goal. Apologize again for that faulty call. Blues are just tearing them up. Yes, watching a hockey game. Early 90s, Red Wings Blues, I think it was a Saturday afternoon. Wings, I think, would lose by like a goal, but it was just a game where the Wings had like 50 shots, and CuJo was just stonewalling them. And I remember then thinking, gee, Willikers, I wish the Wings had that guy. And of course, the Wings would get him some years later. A bit of a misuse of CuJo because of the goaltending carousel at the time, and Hasek coming back after retiring, and the Red Wings picking up the contract because they didn't want Hasek to be picked up by a competitor. Put CuJo in an unenviable spot. Didn't like the look for the team. That was a whole lot of money tied up in goaltenders at the time, and in a season, because of injuries and inconsistency, our cheapest goaltender, Manny Legacy at the time, was the team's best goaltender, as it turned out. If you go back and look at the numbers. 19 seconds ago here in the first period, St. Louis up big 4-0 on the defending Western Conference champion, Wayne Gretzky-led Los Angeles Kings. Go to that second period now as Vancouver smashing Edmonton 7-2. Yeah, Bell. Here we go. Second period, 4-0 Blues. The arena's popping. I think they were in Key Arena at the time. I think. We're going to go with that. A little tied up there. Curls back. Blues with excellent puck possession in this one. Look at this. Coming down, scores! Ron Wilson again. It's a fistful of goals. That's his 4th of the day. My goodness, the Kings have no answer for that man. None. They're befuddled, transfixed, bamboozled. Here they come again. Whoa. The Blues are just pounding the Kings. The Kings are looking like the court jesters today. Here come the Blues again. They aren't done. There's a lot of time to go in this game. The Kings had better wake up. 8:27 to go here in the second. It's a 5-0 smoke job. See if they can get back into this thing. Overshot save. Rudy says, fellas, could we maybe play some defense? Could we consider it? Could we think, hey, that was a late shot, pal. We ain't going to stand for that. Get over here. We're not going to stand for that. We'll pay him back. Don't worry. Blues with it again. Oh, this one popped up. Throw him back. Whoop. Here we go. Now they get their bearings about them. Big shot there. Save, Rudy. You telegraphed that one well. Saw it all the way. Big hit. Whoop. Can't remember. Is Shanahan's still 19? Or is he 14? I think he's 19 on the Blues. We're going to go with that. Here they come again. The Blues. Whoop. Got a man in the slot. Backhander save. He'd have been on the forehand, might have been in the back. And then there's another one. Save, Rudy again. He is earning his paycheck in this one. And there's a big hit. They're going to call a penalty here. What you calling here? A cross check. Brendan Shanahan, indeed, is number 19. Shanny will sit for 2. If you're asking yourself, how did the Blues ever let Shanahan get away? Well, they were in need of a big, tough defenseman. And Hartford had drafted a little kid known as Chris Pronger. And that is how Shanahan made his way to the Hartford Whalers. And Chris Pronger became a staple in St. Louis for what, better part of a decade or more? And then, of course, Shanahan eventually made his way to the Wings. And Wings and Blues had quite a rivalry themselves in the 90s, which the Blues always found themselves on the losing end of come playoff time. Not to rub it in, St. Louis fans. Listen, you got your cup. You got a cup in 2019. I don't want to hear it. 4:40 to go here in the middle frame. 5-0 St. Louis. So that story I wanted to get to. So I've discovered apparently there is quite an online community of enthusiasts about our beloved NHL 94. There's even a website, NHL94.com. And get this, fans. Get this. They have a Discord server where you can play head-to-head against others from around the world. And they have emulators for both SNES and Sega. There comes Shanny. Shanny drops. And the coup de grace, actually there's two more pieces of information. Apparently members of this community have developed ROMs so you can actually play NHL 94 with current rosters. Up to date as of this season. I've downloaded it. I'll be playing it myself. I'll be posting some of those games on here as well. And the last little nugget, there's also a tournament held in Toronto, roughly in September each year, that they call the King of 94. And I will say, it has me considering a trip to 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 participate in this tournament. I'm going to consider it strongly. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to go to Toronto and tour the Hockey Hall of Fame. And now I've got an even better reason to go, too. Something to pair with it. And I'll tell you what, the Kings right now, you wouldn't believe they'd gone to the Stanley Cup Finals this season prior. They look anemic, is how I will describe their play. Kelly Hrudey has suffered a shooting gallery. There's a shot there. CuJo is just sat back. He ain't had much work. Here we go. Breakaway showtime. He scores! Garth Butcher, better known for his mitts to be fighting as opposed to scoring goals, but it's 6-0 St. Louis. $1:15 to go in the second, and folks, I'm going to call it, it's a laugher. Here come the Blues again. Tried to got it over, but he couldn't get the shot away. Now pinned against the boards. Gretzky, I think this first time we've seen him touch the puck. He passed down to Shanny. Shanny, wicked backhander, gets his own rebound, puts another one on another one. Hrudey made 3 saves there. A hat trick of saves. We've already seen a hat trick in goals today. That'll do it for 2. 6-0 St. Louis. Also, that same community, there's a podcast as well on YouTube, NHL 94 podcast. So all sorts of things, all things NHL 94 you can get into. I've joined the server. I haven't been acquainted with anybody in the community yet, but I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I'll be playing the Modern Mod. Looks like they've been doing it for a number of years. And that's all available on the NHL94.com website. You'll need the retro art arch emulator. The emulator I'm using for this is a different one. Works just fine. But the one that they like everyone to use for the mods is the retro arch. LA trying to get on the board in this one where they've just been embarrassed. Big rebound, juicy! Big shot save, Hrudey! I mean, I don't know that I really fault Kelly Hrudey much in this one. His team hasn't mounted much offense at all, and they have just absolutely left him out to dry. So who is this beast holding onto the puck like that? 7:42 to go. And those of you, I think this is, my 6th video now on NHL 94. If you're enjoying these, drop a comment. I'm happy to talk hockey all the time. Let me know who your favorite team is. Did you grow up with NHL 94? Who'd you like to play? Just say hello. Well, Gretzky, Robitaille, backhander, Gretzky, rebound, CuJo says, get on out of here, Wayno. Offside there. And 6:44 to play in this one. The Blues are just waltzing to a victory. I mean, this one came way easier than anyone could have anticipated. What a pass! Oh, Holly nearly swept one in. You think a 6-0 game, right, for the Blues in this era. You're thinking Brett Hull must be all over the score sheet as a goal scorer. Has not scored a goal. Does have, 3 assists, I believe, and the hat trick by Wilson in the first. The natural hattie, I will add. That one kept in momentarily, but... Oh, the Kings just take a big hit. My goodness. Kings did not come to play today. They said, we're getting paid to play? Nah, we don't feel like it. They did not feel like playing today. You know, 5 minutes to go. What do you say, guys? Let's go for a snowman. We scored 7 with Hartford in the last one. Let's put a snowman on our resume, huh? Ooh, that one shot hard up and over. And Blues will chase it down. They're going to need a change here. Oh, gets big hit, though. CuJo says, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. This man does not have wheels, I will tell you. He is strong on the puck, but no wheels whatsoever. Can't get taken off the puck, apparently, but no wheels. Oh! Well, it wasn't quite the 94 special from Greg Janney, but he waltzed over from the side just the same. Rick Zombo and Curtis Joseph with the assist. Rick Zombo, another former Red Wing. 7-0. An absolute dreadful game for the Kings, and here come the Blues again. No one there. Oh, Brett Hall was looking. Brett Hall said, come on, I want to get out on the fun, guys. Half the team has scored. Brett Hall sitting with a goose egg. Here comes Hawley. Here he comes. Brett Hall with it. He might have to settle for another assist here, though. Hall still hanging on with it. Now he gets hit and taken off the puck. 3 minutes to play. Big hit there. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Here come the Blues. Looking for number 8. Oh, they want that snowman. They want it. 2:40 to play. And put that scoring line 2 out. Craig Janney, his big frame back out there. He scored the last one. Big shot there, save. Rebound. The Kings are saying, just let us be done. Let's get out of here. We need to go home. We're scared. The pass to Shanny. Shanny tried to drop it over. Ah, I got picked off. That's offside. I'm trying. I want that snowman. 1:51 to play. Here comes St. Louis. It's Hall. Hall! Ooh! Tried to use a screen in front, but did not get through. Well, Rudy saved it anyways. Just over a minute to play. Can the Blues do it? Can we get our goal here? Here comes the Blues. They're a little tired. Shots! Oh, Rudy with a nice save. He said, no snowman right now. Yeah. Woo! And let's bring in line 2. We'll finish this one up here. Offside, come on. You could have just given me that one there. 37 seconds to play. Get you those 3 stars as soon as this one concludes. Here come... Damn it. Ah! Sorry, gang. Just trying to feed one over there and just didn't work. 20 seconds to go. We got one more crack at it here. Big shot. Oh! Big shot, but it missed. And the Blues are going to have to be content with a 7-0 victory. They destroy the Kings. Your 3 stars, Curtis Joseph, Rod Wilson, and Brett Hall. Total destruction!